think my strengths are my people skills. I'm pretty straightforward, I'm honest, I don't try to BS anybody. I know who I am, I know what I'm good at and what I'm not. When I started my business, my strengths was finance and marketing. I'm in the industrial business, but I didn't have an operations background or knowledge. I didn't have an engineering background or knowledge. I'm not truly an accountant, but I do understand finance. Sales and marketing and finance are probably the areas where I think are strengths for me, and my people skills. And I would say my weaknesses is that early on as an entrepreneur, I think I tried to do too much. And most of us, when we get into business as a startup or as a small business, we obviously have to wear a lot of different hats. A lot of times you can't afford to do anything differently. But I think as I grew and as I expanded, I understood that I couldn't do everything, that I had to have other people that were capable, that were even better than me. And that's what I spent a lot of my time trying to find the right people who had the right knowledge, who had the right work ethic, and that I could trust. And so those are things that I think are very, very important. So as you talk about what kind of programs and procedures and policies that could be implemented, and whether it's business or whether it's in the city of Detroit, there are easy things that I think we can do. But I want to get in there because I think they've got some policies that are so outdated that I don't care who's going to try to adhere to them. People are smart. If you've got the same policies and procedures, they figure a way to get around all of that. And you got to make sure, once again, that you're going back, revisiting your policies and procedures so that as people understand how to get around them, you've got to come back with another stopgap. And I don't think we do that, do it well in the city of Detroit. So that's one of the things that I want to do. That's why I think a lot of people don't think that HR is that important. But if you get a good HR person, I tell you what, they can save you a hell of a lot of money and a hell of a lot of heartache. So for those of us, as we get into business, we want to expand our business, we start to look at a lot of the tough areas. And people look at HR as something that's soft. But everything revolves around people. They're the ones that make you look good. They're the ones that grow your business, and they ought to be compensated for that. Because too often, as business people, we think we ought to make all the money. I've taken the risk, I've made the investment, I've done this, I've done that. And if you don't take care of your people, they're going to be unhappy, they're going to leave, and they're going to find a way to screw you some kind of way. So I'm a people person, and as long as today, my theory is to get the right people, give them the right resources and tools that they need, and let them improvise. Get out of their way. Because most of us are intuitive enough that if given the opportunity, we'll figure out how to solve problems. You can't, as the owner, the entrepreneur, as the leader, you're not going to have all the answers. Or even if you do, you don't have the time to do it all. So it's so important, I think, to surround yourself with really good people. And what I'll say to all of you in conclusion is, it's a young group of folks that are talented as hell in this city. And once again, my plea, more than anything else, is give Detroit a chance. Just because things aren't turning around as fast as you would like, we're not changing things as rapidly as you like to see, you're not as successful as you like to be, doesn't mean it's time to roll up the tent and get the hell out of town. If we are compassionate about this city, with where we are today, there are tremendous needs, tremendous opportunities, and you could be the engine that bring this city back. So entrepreneurialism is, from my vantage point, a real key. You're not going to make a whole bunch of money working for somebody else. Okay? I believe in entrepreneurialism. If it were not for me running my own business, I couldn't have made the decision to run for mayor and not take any salary. And that's what I've promised to do, and that's what I will do. Because I've been blessed, I've been fortunate to have two good careers that have helped me and my family be financially secure. That's where you want to be. We need as many millionaires as we possibly can have in this city, because you will make the difference. The more successful you are, the more you can help somebody else. I haven't seen poor people being able to help many people. Okay? They need the help. So you've had the advantage of getting a good education, of getting your start in life, and hopefully you're going to be very, very successful. But when you do that, please don't forget those people behind you. Because if you've got a city that's predominantly poor, they're going to make life very miserable for all of us. So we've got to be able to reach back and help out and try to bring as many people out of poverty as we possibly can. So in your quest and in your goal to become wealthy, to become successful, always try to reach back and help somebody else.